Hi, my name is Christina, and for this assignment, have chosen to do the special needs classroom. I want to start off by saying I am extremely passionate about the special needs students. I personally have had the honor of working with two special needs toddlers, both with autism, um, as so far in my career as an early childhood teacher, and it was such an incredible experience to be able to watch these kids grow up and take literally nothing that they know how to do into something that they can do more or please or thank you just because of repetition and working extremely hard with them every day. Getting to see these children pass all of these milestones is so rewarding. It is amazing at every single age. It doesn't have to be little, they could be elementary, middle school, high school, they could even be an adult. It's just incredible to watch them learn and progress through what the therapists work with them and help them, and us as teachers get to be able to do with them on a day to day basis. I have an extreme amount of respect for the teachers who dedicate their lives to specifically teaching special needs students. I have a lot of respect for the parents and for all the therapists that dedicate so much time and energy into each and every one of these individuals. And these individuals, they deserve so much in life. They didn't choose to be this way, so it's so incredible to be able to have the experience to work with them and know that you are leaving such a huge impact behind in their lives, whether they remember it, the therapist remembers, or even their parents will remember you as the teacher being able to help guide the child and on an educational path that is healthy and completely planned up on a learning plan for their child. It is so rewarding to get to experience that. As my promise to these children, I promise that I will never ever give up on you, no matter how severe your special needs is. I promise that each and every day will be a brand new day. No matter what happened the day before, it doesn't matter because each day in my eyes is a success for you and for me as the teacher. Each day, hard or not, I get to learn what works for you and what doesn't work. One day some a task might work and one day it might not, but there's always going to be a middle ground to where we together can work on an educational path for you that fits you best and is able to make sure that you are learning educationally and it's sticking in your brain. I promise that I will be responsive and knowledgeable to any and all therapists or parents or counselors that come into the classroom that I get to experience. I promise I will ask any and all questions that I personally can have a better relationship with you, the child, and for you and your developmental path, for hitting those milestones and for learning all these new concepts. I promise that any activity I can add or implement into the lessons daily, I will add that in. Let's say you are a 2 year old and you really enjoy arts and crafts, but that's the only way you can express yourself. So instead of having you do a lot of sensory bins, I will have you do paint. That's still sensory without you even really needing to realize that. We'll do markers, we'll do crayons, we'll color different concepts, we'll paint different concepts, we'll do different sensory textures with the art itself to still get you to hit those milestones and learn those fine motor skills. I promise that if you are a more educational learner when it comes to seeing educational videos, like if you're extremely visual, I promise that I will find games that you can play in a certain block amount of time each and every day to help you understand what I'm trying to get across to the rest of the class. This way, it's still not disturbing and disrupting the other students, but you are able to completely understand what you are watching and knowing. And that is all that really is important to me. I just want to know that you are able to take somewhat, even just a little bit of what we did each and every day to add on to your different milestones and different steps for your brain to connect each and every little bit that we do each day to help guide you to have a better and healthier life. I personally cannot stress enough how amazing it is to see a special needs child just learn something. Just learning more and please and thank you is just so incredible. It's a great way to have communication with them. Sometimes these special needs kids can't even talk yet. The one of the two that I had the pleasure of working with, he was completely silent. He didn't make any baba, no sounds. He was 1.5, and he was in my toddler room, and we really, really struggled trying to get him to eat or say anything to us, really. But it took lots and lots of practice. But finally, one day we were sitting down at the table, and he literally looked at me, and I was holding his little cracker things, and he looked at me and went like this. That to me is such a success. It's a success and able way that I can now communicate through him with even just knowing what he wants. If he wants more circle time songs, if he wants more books, if he wants more sensory, if he wants more creative arts, if he wants more food, if he wants more water or milk, anything that he needs more of, I can now communicate with him. And that is such an amazing experience that I will never ever forget. So special needs has such a special place in my heart. I really love seeing these kids grow and progress. And like I said, it can be at any and all ages. Like it's so incredible to see them go from one point to the next. But yeah, thank you so much.